nation. After the resounding success in Pune, we are raising the bar even higher. Featuring renowned experts from medicine, technology and policy domains. Republic Dialogue, a thought leadership series. An ideal platform where minds meet and ideas collide. A dialogue that explores views and opinions that interests the nation. After the resounding success in Pune, we are raising the bar even higher. Featuring renowned experts from medicine, technology and policy domains. Republic Dialogue, a thought leadership series. An ideal platform where minds meet and ideas collide. A dialogue that explores views and opinions that interests the nation. After the resounding success in Pune, we are raising the bar even higher. Featuring renowned experts from medicine, technology and policy domains.
Motorola, India's best 5G smartphone brand.
And we get you these pictures of KCR's visit to Tuljapur temple in Maharashtra. Remember earlier this morning he had also visited the Pandharpur temple. This as he's stepping up activities in Maharashtra on his 2-day visit ahead of the assembly elections. He offered prayers at the Vitthal temple in Pandharpur on the occasion of Ashadi Ekadashi, that is considered auspicious for devotees. As the BRS president had reached Maharashtra on a 2-day visit where he's primarily visiting prominent temples. He left with a huge convoy of over 600 vehicles and he is visiting several prominent temples.
The top-ranked Amity BTech attracts some of the most brilliant students of India who get global exposure at the 5-week study abroad program at Amity's global campuses at no additional tuition fee. To apply, visit amity.edu.
An ideal platform where minds meet and ideas collide. A dialogue that explores views and opinions that interests the nation. After the resounding success in Pune, we are raising the bar even higher. Featuring renowned experts from medicine, technology and policy domains. Republic Dialogue, a thought leadership series. ideal platform where minds meet and ideas collide. A dialogue that explores views and opinions that interests the nation. After the resounding success in Pune, we are raising the bar even higher. Featuring renowned experts from medicine, technology and policy domains. Republic Dialogue, a thought leadership series. An ideal platform where minds meet and ideas collide. A dialogue that explores views and opinions that interests the nation. After the resounding success in Pune, we are raising the bar even higher. Featuring renowned experts from medicine, technology and policy domains. Republic Dialogue, a thought leadership series. An ideal platform where minds meet and ideas collide. A dialogue that explores views and opinions that interests the nation. After the resounding success in Pune, we are raising the bar even higher. Featuring renowned experts from medicine, technology and policy domains. Republic Dialogue, a thought leadership series. An ideal platform where minds meet and ideas collide. A dialogue that explores views and opinions that interests the nation. After the resounding success in Pune, we are raising the bar even higher. Featuring renowned experts from medicine, technology and policy domains. Republic Dialogue, a thought leadership series.
Half-truths and half-baked facts have been the defining nature of the digital news media ecosystem in India. Agenda-driven cabals masquerading as journalists for decades, we spend more time in crafted narrative building against the nation than contribute an iota of journalism. Foreign-funded outfits with interests that go against everything that India stands for. It's time for all of it to change, and it shall. This July, it's digital first, nation first, republic first.
Burning Question, presenting by Nippon India Mutual Fund, powered by Sharda University and NECC.
कुछ दिन पहले इनकी एक फोटो ऑप कार्यक्रम हुआ था मिलकर के फोटो निकालने का एक कार्यक्रम हुआ था।
The Prime Minister's biggest and the sharpest attack yet on the opposition. He says photo ops will lead to a definite victory only for the BJP. Sharad Pawar is responding to the Prime Minister's comment. He says the Prime Minister needs to introspect on what he said.
मेरी गारंटी है, हर घोटालेबाज पर कार्रवाई की गारंटी।
That is the Prime Minister weighing action against every corrupt. He says, I guarantee there is going to be action on every kind of corruption right now coming in from the opposition camp.
परिवार के एक सदस्य के लिए एक कानून हो, परिवार के दूसरे सदस्य के लिए दूसरा कानून हो, तो क्या वो घर चल पाएगा क्या? सुप्रीम कोर्ट डंडा मारती है, कह रही है कॉमन सिविल कोड लाओ।
In Bhopal, the Prime Minister is making a strong case for uniform civil code. He says vote bank hungry parties right now are all sitting in the opposition. It's a hero's welcome for the 2008 Bengaluru blast accused as he comes out on bail in Kochi. And days after the Wagner Group's coup attempt, Vladimir Putin is breaking his silence as he thanks his military now for stopping the civil war. A very good evening. You're watching The Burning Question and I'm Deepthi Sachdeva. And what else but the Prime Minister's fiercest attack that we'll put our focus on this edition of the debate. Now remember, it's not out of nowhere that the Prime Minister today has launched a scathing attack. Scathing is even an understatement on the entire opposition. You know, he's raked up issues of dynasty politics, he's raised up issues of corruption, he's spoken about Parivarwad, he's also said that all these are people who only think about their families, they definitely don't think about the country. But does this also mean, in more ways than one, that this is the Prime Minister sounding the poll bugle for 2024? It was a huge audience. The Prime Minister initially was in Madhya Pradesh. He flags off 5 Vande Bharats. And later, he was speaking to his Karyakartas, about 10 lakh of them. 10 lakh Karyakartas in the audience, the Prime Minister addressing them. And he says, I give you a guarantee that there is going to be action against every corruption. Now the opposition says that why has no action then been taken in the last 9 years? They say the Prime Minister today is nervous because you have about 15 to 16 opposition parties who all got together in Patna, and if the opposition is able to put out, remember, one joint candidate against the BJP come 2024, they say, the opposition alleges, the BJP could be in trouble. But the Prime Minister, remember, is known to be playing on his front foot. He's done exactly that. And like I said, in a long time, this is the sharpest, this is the most fiercest, and this is the most direct attack. He's taken names of the Congress party. He's taken names of the Aam Aadmi party, the NCP, the RJD, Mamata Banerjee, KCR, almost everyone. So is this going to be Modi versus the rest come 2024? Does the opposition today even have a counter to what the Prime Minister has said? It's going to be a fascinating conversation, knowing by the kind of reactions the opposition already has put out, and not to forget the Prime Minister's big importance of the UCC. We bring up the highlights of what the Prime Minister has said earlier today, and then the opposition is all ganging up together to counter what the Prime Minister is saying here on Republic.
अच्छा, आपको याद होगा, जरा मैं पुरानी बात याद कराता हूं। हमने 2014 का चुनाव देखा है और 2019 का भी चुनाव देखा है। देखा है ना? याद है ना? 2014 के हालात क्या थे, याद है ना? 2019 का हाल क्या थे, वो याद है ना? भाजपा के जो घोर विरोधी दल है, 2014 हो या 19, वो कितने ही घोर विरोधी थे, लेकिन उन दोनों चुनावों में हमने देखा कि इतनी छटपटाहट नहीं दिखी जितनी आज दिख रही है। जिन लोगों को कुछ लोग पहले अपना दुश्मन बताते थे, पानी पी पी कर कोसा करते थे, गालियां देते थे, अब उन लोगों को आगे जाकर वो साष्टांग प्रणाम कर रहे हैं, नतमस्तक हो रहे हैं। ये उनकी मजबूरी है। ये विपक्षी दलों की हरकतों से, उनकी घबराहट से साफ है कि देश की जनता ने 2024 के चुनाव में भाजपा को वापस लाने का मन बना लिया है। कुछ दिन पहले इनकी एक फोटो ऑप कार्यक्रम हुआ था, मिलकर के फोटो निकालने का एक कार्यक्रम हुआ था। इस बैठक में शामिल दलों के इतिहास को देखेंगे तो पता चलेगा कि वो सब मिलकर के 20 लाख करोड़ के घोटाले की गारंटी है।
So the Prime Minister is talking of guarantees. The Prime Minister is also speaking against Parivarvad. He's speaking against corruption. He says whatever happened in Patna was quote unquote a photo op. Let's see how you'll have the TMC and the JDU reacting to that. We have Professor Monojit Mandal, who leans towards the TMC, and Parimal Kumar, who's a spokesperson of the Janata Dal United, along with Ashutosh Mishra, who's a senior journalist. Ravi Srivastava is a political analyst, and also good evening to Shazia Ilmi, the national spokesperson of the BJP. Parimal ji, you only had a photo op in Patna. The Prime Minister says, आप लोग इतना डर गए हैं that you had to all come together. He's talking of Parivarvad, he's talking of corruption. How will you fight the Prime Minister?
You see, he mentioned about the Lok Sabha election of 2014 and 2019. Certainly, the BJP deceived the people of India. This is one aspect. Whatever commitments they made in 2019 and also in 2014 were not fulfilled. You see, right since the initial period, they had given the commitment that they will return back the black money, right, which was invested outside the country, but they failed to do so. Okay. Again, in 2019, they made the commitment with the youth of the people that they will provide 2 crore employment each every year. But so far, you see, the government was capable to provide employment to only 7 lakh people only. Okay, not particularly 18 crore. Okay, this was the commitment made by the Honorable Prime Minister and the BJP, you can say, in the economy. As far as the question of opposition unity is concerned, so on one hand, BJP failed to fulfill the commitment made by the people of India. On the other hand, it is destroying the basic feature of the constitution, like secularism, like particular democratic value. BJP has no faith in the democratic value of the country. On the other hand, you see, the constitutional framework adopted central form of the government because of the diversity prevailing in the country. But BJP in its national convention held in Patna directly said that the future of the original party will get destroyed in the future. It means particularly you think Regional party
Okay.
are the expression of will and aspiration.
But Parimal ji, you know,
but
Parimal ji,
BJP's intention is
you know,
to destroy
what
the
I'll
will
say
and aspiration
again,
of the people.
I think
It's not
what you're
making
giving
it
me is a very
difficult.
academic response.
Yes.
It's a very academic
And as the-
response, sir. You will throw data,
No,
you will say
I'm
this is not
giving
happening,
the-
that is not
and
happening.
you
But,
see,
but look at what the
same time-
BJP is saying.
At the same time, you, ma'am,
Parimal ji,
you say,
you know,
he said that
one has to be
they're
real.
united.
When you're
So
up
why they're
against an
united?
opponent, when you're up against an opponent like Narendra Modi, and because the JDU has worked with the BJP, so I'm sure that you know much more about the Prime Minister, his style, you know how effective he is, particularly when he's raising these issues. दे से मैं भी एक गारंटी दे रहा हूँ, देश के हर घोटालेबाज पर कार्रवाई की गारंटी, जिसने गरीब को लूटा है, जिसने देश को लूटा है, उसका हिसाब तो होकर रहेगा. तो घोटाले की बात करते तो लालू प्रसाद यादव की याद आ जाती है.
No. For your kind information, you should know. According to NCRB data, 42% of the total central minister are judged with the serious charge. Again, according to this data, 116 MP of BJP are indulged with the serious crime like kidnapping, rape, etc. Okay. In Uttar Pradesh, they give the best example that the Uttar Pradesh model. So in Uttar Pradesh, 112 MLA of BJP are indulged with serious crime. So actually, the intention of BJP is to raise the
Parimal ji, some days ago, you would recall there was a news report in one of the prominent newspapers talking of an alleged corruption also under the JDU. You know, I'm just saying this because it's important that we put all facts on the table. Now, clearly, that is an alleged corruption. And you are saying, what about the BJP's own alleged corruption? What about their own ghotala? I'll let Shazia respond to that question, but just in a moment. Now, Professor Monojit Mandal, there is this entire, media that has been released, a media plate by the BJP. I'm just trying to go through this. It says, आपको किसका भला करना है? गांधी परिवार के बेटा बेटी का, मुलायम सिंह के बेटे का, लालू परिवार का, शरद पवार की बेटी का, फारूक अब्दुल्ला के बेटे का, करुणानिधि के परिवार का, चंद्रशेखर राव की बेटी का, या ममता के भाई भतीजों का? बीजेपी कहती है कि देश का भला करना है तो वोट फॉर द बीजेपी, लेकिन अगर ममता के भाई भतीजे का आपको भला करना है तो टीएमसी को वोट दीजिए.
अरे आप बीजेपी किसके भला कर रहा है? अनुराग ठाकुर का, राजनाथ सिंह की बेटा का, अमित शाह का लड़का का, 80,000 करोड़ का हो गया. किसका भला कर रहा है बीजेपी? ये तो भी बता दो. और करप्शन चार्ज में सर आप किस तरह से उल्लू बना रहे हो? शुभेंदु अधिकारी को पैसा लेते आपने दिखाया. शुभेंदु अधिकारी पैसा ले रहा था. इस तरह का एक वीडियो आपने निकाला था 2016 मार्च में. क्या शुभेंदु अधिकारी पैसा ले रहा है? आप अभी क्या कर रहे हो सर? शुभेंदु को तो गोद में खिलाते हो. शर्म आनी चाहिए आपको. It doesn't behave the seat of the Prime Minister who visited 2 countries few days back to talk in this language that this is a photo of Satan. Do you have this much of allies to even have a photo of Satan? आप एक फोटो आप करा दीजिए ना, 16 पार्टी लेके करा दीजिए. You do not even have the allies. All of
okay,
them
Monojit is throwing that open dare to Shazia, so I have to go to Shazia before we get in Ravi and Ashutosh. Shazia, the TMC and the JDU both are daring you. They are saying and they are alleging that is the BJP, that washing machine where everyone, I don't want to start naming those leaders, but their alleged corruption gets completely removed and all of them become clean and they join the BJP. And they say that where has all this rhetoric been? Is it just plain simple rhetoric by the Prime Minister again, Shazia? That's their allegation.
What happens to the national nephew?
Okay, let her respond.
Somebody is screaming right now.
Monojit, Shazia is responding to you.
There is somebody screaming in my ear. I don't know. I can't comprehend exactly what this man is trying to say, but one can't figure it out. It's quite
Monojit, don't get worked up. Don't get worked up. You've raised your charge. Let Shazia respond now. Shazia.
Specific point. Why ED is silent on Joyce as well?
But I'm ready to.
And Shubhendu
I'm ready to take on all 4 of the opponents on the panel. Very happily so. Just like Modi, just like
Shubhendu Adhikari and Jaisha.
Let him finish. I'll come to you.
Monojit, please let her please make her point, then you can counter. She wants to respond to you. Yeah. Shazia.
So, Aditi, there are 4 opponents right now. There is a journalist also, I mean, somebody who claims to be a journalist, but who's a propagandist rather. So, I'm ready to take them all on, just like our Prime Minister is. Because the fact of the matter is, when you're working for common persons, can I finish? I'm not able to. You know, I can't talk like this really.
No, but
I really
please pull back. Please pull back. Because you know what you do is you allow the BJP to get away then with these questions that you have raised. Don't do that, Ashutosh. I'm going to come back to you. You know, the opposition is raising certain valid questions. You're asking questions of Shazia, but let her respond. Please. Yes, no personal comments, Ashutosh. It's a request for Shazia also. Please let her complete her point. Shazia, I'm requesting you not to make this a personal attack.
We will hear, you know, because I have heard Ashutosh ji, who claims to be a journalist, to speak as a spokesperson.
You've had a BJP government for the last 9 years. Why haven't we seen action against corruption is what the opposition is asking. They are saying, is this mere simple rhetoric by the Prime Minister?
When there is action,
try to bully every journalist who speaks against BJP.
Ashutosh, if you keep heckling her, how will she respond?
Keep talking. But Ashutosh,
the White House has said that you have a freedom of speech.
We all know you're not a journalist. Your job is just to bash
Ashutosh, why are you getting unnecessarily provoked?
You end up getting defeated. Ashutosh, we know where you
let her respond,
from.
please.
Why are you acting right now?
Give her 2 minutes. Ashutosh, I'm going to come back to you.
Don't pretend. Don't do acting. Do not act. No. Don't have to give me any time. You all should do speaking. Shazia, any favors. It's your show. It's totally up to how you conduct it. I don't want any favors. Ashutosh ji, we all know. We all know, but
Ashutosh, is this a fixed match between you and Shazia?
So
I'm asking a question that Monojit has raised, that Parimal ji has raised, but you're not allowing Shazia to respond. So is this a fixed match between the two of you? If it is not, please don't heckle her. Please let Shazia respond. Yes, Shazia.
What the point I was trying to make, Aditi, that there are 4 people who obviously have a problem with BJP, and I'm the only one speaking for the party, so we should get equal space. And because I've heard Ashutosh ji speak in a certain manner against BJP, 100% of the times he's been on TV, I presume that he is just not a journalist, he actually does hate the BJP,
so
which comes across in every show. And he's most welcome to do that. So it's fine. It's fine. Okay, so surprise me today. I'll be happy to be surprised, Ashutosh ji. Now, the very fact that the Prime Minister is saying that all these parties have their dynasties and families there, it is a time for India, and I think Indians have decided, do they really want to work for a better India for Mamta ji's nephew, Mulayam Singh Yadav's family, Lalu Prasad Yadav's family, Gandhi family, and all the dynasties that are there for everybody to see? Or is it time to work for a better future for your own children, for your own beta and your own beti and your own parivar? Seeing India as a big family, the choice is now, and that's the Prime Minister spelling out, that this is about your own son, your own family, as opposed to the family of these elite dynasties, political elites who have just ruled, robbed, looted, plundered, and been like marauders when it comes to the polity of this country. If you look at this party and our Prime Minister, this is the first time in the history of independent India that in the last 9 years, there has been not one single scam in any ministerial department.
You see, actually BJP was largest indulged.
Our Prime Minister in the last 9 years. Now, let me finish.
Parimal ji, rukiye na, please. You know, I have to ask a quick question to Shazia. Before I get both Ravi and Ashutosh who want to come in here, Monojit is having a good laugh. After a long time, he's having a good laugh.
Allow me to come in.
Otherwise, he is really very worried. Shazia, there is a political party called the
Parimal ji.
Monojit, please allow me to ask my question.
Sorry to say.
Monojit, please allow me to ask a question to Shazia. Shazia, you hit at the Parivarwad of the opposition, fair enough.
People watch you.
Fair enough, one
I'm
second,
very happy. Please, all of you keep screaming. Yes, keep speaking. Parimal ji, Parimal ji, keep on. Yes, Parimal ji, keep talking.
Please.
Keep talking. Keep shouting.
Shazia, my question to you is, there is a political party in the state of Haryana called the INLD. The INLD is together with the BJP in the state of Haryana. Is that a Parivarwad party or not?
as dictator. You see, there is large scale
Shazia,
Deepti keeps screaming and Deepti, please allow them all to scream at the... I can't speak like this.
Parimal ji,
Deepti, let them
please,
scream
I'm
and shout.
requesting both
Four
of
of
you.
them.
We
You
can't
allow me.
operate like this if you people keep talking over each other, sir. Parimal ji,
Actually,
I'm
why
asking
they are
a question that the
trying to
opposition
create
is
some
asking of the
Imagine-
BJP. Please let me
imagine
respond.
Imagine the fear.
They are all charged up,
Imagine
Shazia.
how much they fear their
They are
own
all
existence.
charged up.
And they-
I don't know why they are charged up.
The criminal charge. Why they are not utilizing
Okay,
the
relax,
central
please. I have to ask a question to
I'm
Shazia.
very happy to
Even
see it actually.
Ashutosh and Ravi
It's a
haven't
great
spoken.
meltdown.
Shazia, what about
Happy.
the
This is-
INLD plus
this is
the BJP in
effect.
Haryana? Is the
Please carry
INLD
on.
also a
Yes.
dynastic party or not?
Please
Shazia,
carry on,
yes or no?
carry on. No, yeah, but I'm very happy. Parimal ji can't comprehend a word of what you're saying. Seriously. I know. See that if you want to keep talking ad nauseum because you're embarrassed. It's embarrassing,
Both
right?
Ashutosh, Monaji,
It's embarrassing, right?
are giving cover
You speak
fire
for
to Shazia.
JDU.
Why are you doing this?
In the interest of the country, but you are implementing.
Parimal ji, why don't you wait, sir?
It's all right.
You've
I'm
already
actually happy with
spoken. I
it.
have
It
to
just
ask
shows.
questions to Shazia, please.
It is not the land of wolves.
I know you are happy, Shazia, but I'm not happy because I have
Yes,
to ask
very
you one
good.
question and see how you
Well
respond.
done. Well done,
Okay,
Parimal ji.
please.
बहुत
You know,
अच्छा बोला
I have to
आपने.
put your fingers down,
इतना
sir,
अच्छा बोल रहे हैं आप
otherwise.
परिमल जी. कितना अच्छा लग
It's
रहा
a
है सुनकर.
request,
आप
sir.
बोले जा रहे हैं,
It's a
बोले जा
request,
रहे हैं.
please.
क्या बोल रहे हैं? What you want to say?
आप
How
रुकिए,
you
please.
saying it?
Parimal
Nobody
ji,
can
it's a request,
comprehend.
sir.
But keep on speaking. Be the
Okay,
guest.
Shazia, let's not waste more time.
No, don't request, Deepti.
Yes, okay, Shazia, my team tells
No,
me
let's
that
base-
we'll be able to
let's-
hear you now. Now
let's
tell
not
me, what
base-
about the
you know, we
INLD
can
plus the
base-
BJP in Haryana?
Let's, you know, I think Deepti, we cannot waste the nation's time anymore. And Parimal ji was talking
Yes, we are
about,
not
was not
wasting.
answering the question on Lalu Prasad Yadav. All that Nitish Kumar ji has said about Lalu ji and the corruption, and every time he's won elections, opposed, is for everybody to
Shazia.
see. Now to accuse Modi ji of the same is a
Shazia,
tag.
that's an old story, please. I still have Ravi who
I don't know,
hasn't
there is
spoken.
something
And I just
going
want
on. There is some
you
voice
to tell
I
me
hear.
what the opposition has raised, the issue of the INLD in the state of Haryana. If the BJP is doing business with the INLD, is that a Parivarvad party or not?
So BJP itself is not a party which stands for Parivarvad. We know all the jibes that Manishankar Iyer made about the chai wala. So this is, and I'm proud of the fact, this is what the party stands for.
No reply at all.
Shiv Sena,
You have no reply at all.
we had a partnership.
Okay, ठीक है, Ravi.
Of course I have a reply.
Shazia doesn't
BJP
have
is
a
not
reply,
about
is
that.
what Ravi is alleging, but Ravi-
We can be in business
Ravi,
with
आप
anybody.
बताइए, Ravi, आप बताइए. You speak.
No, I
you
haven't.
lead
No,
towards
let me
the
finish. I have
Aam
not been
Aadmi
allowed to speak.
When it comes to corruption, a party that
Aam
has
Aadmi
its
Party.
genesis in the
Listen.
anti-corruption movement. Two
Yes,
of its
so was
ministers
action
are
not
in
taken?
jail.
Then you were crying foul.
Satyendra
And now you're
Jain,
saying no action is
Manish
taken.
Sisodia.
Aren't you confused?
So what is the locus
Aam Aadmi
standi of the
Party-
Aam Aadmi Party today to talk
Aam
about
Aadmi-
corruption?
Aam Aadmi Party is never scared of
अरे
any
घोटाला पार्टी के लिए बोलिए घोटाला पार्टी.
I don't.
They're
I
calling
don't
you
reply to
Ghotala
turn
Party,
code.
na?
Yes,
I don't reply
liquor
to
mafia
turn code,
party.
actually. Please, I don't reply to turn code people who change their ideology like clothes.
Yeah,
Please,
who's the turn?
don't make it
Kejriwal is the
Why are
biggest
we
turn
making this
code.
personal,
Kejriwal
please?
is the biggest
You know,
turn
there are so
code.
many
And you
issues,
speak for
Ravi.
liquor mafia.
Aadmi Party
No, you can
has
name.
never-
I'm very
Ravi,
proud.
Shazia,
I'm very
choose,
proud. I
please.
would have been in
Please.
jail, Deepti. I'm
know, the
very
elections
happy.
are still 11 months
Deepti, I'm
away.
very happy to be
It's
I would
great
have
that
been
the
in jail.
opposition is so
I'm very
charged
proud
up,
of
but
it.
Ravi, you will
I'm
have
very
to
happy.
answer this. No, when it comes
You
to issues of
allegation.
corruption,
Against
how will the Aam
corruption,
Aadmi Party defend
corruption.
it?
You are the
Manish
turn code.
Sisodia still in
Aam
jail.
Aadmi
Satyendra
Party
Jain
is
still.
the biggest
No
turn
release.
code in the history of political India. Biggest turn code. Kejriwal is the biggest turn code.
I just want to give you 5 seconds,
Backstab Anna
please.
Hazare and
You want to
every
respond
Delhi
to the
wala
charges
is
of
for everybody to see. Turn code
Prime
party.
Minister says,
शराब
हर
माफिया
corrupt पर action होगा,
पार्टी,
Ravi.
घोटाला पार्टी, आपकी पार्टी. रवि श्रीवास्तव जी बोलिए.
Okay, Shazia, now you're giving cover fire to Ravi. What's going on?
भोगने वाली पार्टी
ये
के
सब
लिए
मिले हुए हैं, हाँ,
बोलिए.
Shazia,
बोलिए.
please.
शराब माफिया
रवि
पार्टी के लिए
श्रीवास्तव,
बोलिए.
corruption पे
शराब
कैसे
माफिया
जवाब
पार्टी के लिए बोलिए. सुन रहे हैं. शीश महल पार्टी के लिए बोलिए. इंतजार है. इंतजार है 60 करोड़ का घर. My God, बोलिए.
Ashutosh has not spoken, so I'll just give him the last 10 seconds. Ashutosh.
मैं आपकी बोलती बंद कर दूंगी.
Ashutosh, this is Modi versus the rest in 2024.
दिल्ली वासियों,
Modi versus all the corrupt alleged
It's very clear from what we saw today that Narendra Modi is a flustered man. He is boklat dikh rahi. He wants to give a guarantee. He wants to give a guarantee which later on Amit Shah will say was just a jumla. And what has actually got his goat is the fact that today he can see that people with the similar idea of protecting Indian democracy are getting together. And he has just tasted defeat in Himachal and Karnataka. The writing is on the wall. He can see what is going to happen to him.
If this was just about protecting democracy, the Aam Aadmi Party says support our ordinance or we will walk out. It is about protecting your own interests.
It's very clear that Congress has said that they can have pre-poll as well as post-poll alliances. They can ally with people.
Oh my God, what a wonderful journalist.
All right, no answers, but it is just an indicator of what the Lok Sabha election 2024 will look like. Shazia and all gentlemen, only for word of time, I'm thanking you as we quickly head into a break, but on the other side, we come back with lots more.
The top-ranked Amity BTech attracts some of the most brilliant students of India, with alumni working in top companies around the world and earning over 2 crores rupees per annum. To apply, visit amity.edu.
An ideal platform where minds meet and ideas collide. A dialogue that explores views and opinions that interests the nation. After the resounding success in Pune, we are raising the bar even higher. Featuring renowned experts from medicine, technology and policy domains. Republic Dialogue, a thought leadership series. An ideal platform where minds meet and ideas collide. A dialogue that explores views and opinions that interests the nation. After the resounding success in Pune, we are raising the bar even higher. Featuring renowned experts from medicine, technology and policy domains. Republic Dialogue, a thought leadership series. An ideal platform where minds meet and ideas collide. A dialogue that explores views and opinions that interests the nation. After the resounding success in Pune, we are raising the bar even higher. Featuring renowned experts from medicine, technology and policy domains. Republic Dialogue, a thought leadership series. ideal platform where minds meet and ideas collide. A dialogue that explores views and opinions that interests the nation. After the resounding success in Pune, we are raising the bar even higher. Featuring renowned experts from medicine, technology and policy domains. Republic Dialogue, a thought leadership series. An ideal platform where minds meet and ideas collide. A dialogue that explores views and opinions that interests the nation. After the resounding success in Pune, we are raising the bar even higher. Featuring renowned experts from medicine, technology and policy domains. Republic Dialogue, a thought leadership series. An ideal platform where minds meet and ideas collide. A dialogue that explores views and opinions that interests the nation. After the resounding success in Pune, we are raising the bar even higher. Featuring renowned experts from medicine, technology and policy domains. Republic Dialogue, a thought leadership series.
The top-ranked Amity BTech attracts some of the most brilliant students of India who get global exposure at the 5-week study abroad program at Amity's global campuses at no additional tuition fee. To apply, visit amity.edu.
An ideal platform where minds meet and ideas collide. A dialogue that explores views and opinions that interests the nation. After the resounding success in Pune, we are raising the bar even higher. Featuring renowned experts from medicine, technology and policy domains. Republic Dialogue, a thought leadership series. An ideal platform where minds meet and ideas collide. A dialogue that explores views and opinions that interests the nation. After the resounding success in Pune, we are raising the bar even higher. Featuring renowned experts from medicine, technology and policy domains. Republic Dialogue, a thought leadership series.
Getting in a statement from the army of the helicopter carrying the Chief Minister of West Bengal, which undertook a precautionary landing. From the details available with us, the army statement says that Mamata Banerjee, along with 3 other passengers, were on board a chopper. They made a precautionary landing at an army aviation base at 1:35 p.m. The Chief Minister was travelling from Kranti helipad in Jalpaiguri to Bagdogra Airport to take a flight to Kolkata. She was escorted to the waiting area. The Chief Minister interacted with the army personnel, was served refreshments and tea, waited till the time the civil administration made arrangements for her further move by road. And there seems to be a contradiction in what the state-run SSKM says, meanwhile, which says that the Chief Minister suffered some injuries due to sudden emergency landing. She's being examined at the SSKM for medical management of her condition, saying that senior doctors were attending to Mamata Banerjee and investigations including MRI were done. Let me go across to Pinky first, joining us on the broadcast. Pinky, what's the condition of Mamata Banerjee and where is she right now?
देखिए 5 बजे तक जो एयरपोर्ट है, दमदम एयरपोर्ट है, वहां से चीफ मिनिस्टर ममता बनर्जी को सीधा लेके आया गया एसएसकेएम हॉस्पिटल में, क्योंकि वो अपनी एंकल में और हिप में कुछ दर्द अनुभव कर रहे थे, इसीलिए प्रॉपर जो ट्रीटमेंट इसके लिए एसएसकेएम हॉस्पिटल में लाया गया और 3 घंटे तक उसका इलाज हुआ। 3 घंटे तक और जो मेडिकल बुलेटिन है उसमें सीनियर डॉक्टर मणिमय भट्टाचार्य उन्होंने कहा कि हिप में और जो एंकल है और नी लिगामेंट उनका चोट लगा है, इसीलिए जो इलेक्शन कैंपेन है अगली 4 दिनों के लिए उनको रोकना पड़ेगा। अगली 4 दिन उनको बेड रेस्ट सजेस्ट किया गया है और एसएसकेएम हॉस्पिटल में एडमिट करने के बाद भी सजेशन भी दिया गया था डॉक्टर्स की तरफ से, मगर चीफ मिनिस्टर ममता बनर्जी ने कहा कि वो इलाज घर से ही करना चाहती है, इसलिए कालीघाट में उनका जो घर है वहां निकल गई है। वो उनका जो तृणमूल लीडर्स है वो भी यहाँ पर थे, यहाँ पर होम सेक्रेटरी थे, यहाँ पर स्वास्थ्य सचिव थे और उनका जो इंद्रनील सेन, काकुली घोष दस्तीदार और भी देबाशीष कुमार सीनियर लीडर्स भी यहाँ पर मौजूद थे। आपको बताया दे कि 1:35 PM को जो प्रिकॉशनरी लैंडिंग वो किया गया था एयरबेस में, शालूगढ़ एयरबेस में, जो कि नॉर्थ बंगाल में है, और उसके बाद 2:23 PM तक वहां पर ममता बनर्जी थे और जो प्रेस रिलीज दिया गया है इंडियन आर्मी की तरफ से, वहां पर बोला गया है कि 1 घंटे तक उन्होंने वहां पर बैठे थे, वेटिंग रूम में थे और उसके बाद जो बाई रोड उन्होंने बागडोगरा पहुंचा और बागडोगरा से सीधा बाई एयर उन्होंने आया दमदम, वहां से आ गया उन्होंने एसएसकेएम हॉस्पिटल में। अभी के लिए वो घर से ही इलाज करेंगे। जो एसएसकेएम का सीनियर एक डॉक्टर घर में ही रहेंगे उनके, और उनके 24/7 उनको देखा जाएगा उनका हालात कैसे है। अगर इमरजेंसी हुआ तो फिर से उनको एसएसकेएम हॉस्पिटल लिया आया जाएगा।
Thank you, Pinky, for that update. We have 2 statements, one from the army and the second from the state-run SSKM hospital. Mamata Banerjee is also the health minister of Bengal, and the state-run SSKM says it was sudden emergency landing. The army statement mentions that it was a precautionary landing due to bad weather. Mamata Banerjee, as of now, we are told, has left the hospital.
The top-ranked Amity BTech attracts some of the most brilliant students of India, with alumni working in top companies around the world and earning over 2 crores rupees per annum. To apply, visit amity.edu.
An ideal platform where minds meet and ideas collide. A dialogue that explores views and opinions that interests the nation. After the resounding success in Pune, we are raising the bar even higher. Featuring renowned experts from medicine, technology and policy domains. Republic Dialogue, a thought leadership series. ideal platform where minds meet and ideas collide. A dialogue that explores views and opinions that interests the nation. After the resounding success in Pune, we are raising the bar even higher. Featuring renowned experts from medicine, technology and policy domains. Republic Dialogue, a thought leadership series. An ideal platform where minds meet and ideas collide. A dialogue that explores views and opinions that interests the nation. After the resounding success in Pune, we are raising the bar even higher. Featuring renowned experts from medicine, technology and policy domains. Republic Dialogue, a thought leadership series. An ideal platform where minds meet and ideas collide. A dialogue that explores views and opinions that interests the nation. After the resounding success in Pune, we are raising the bar even higher. Featuring renowned experts from medicine, technology and policy domains. Republic Dialogue, a thought leadership series. An ideal platform where minds meet and ideas collide. A dialogue that explores views and opinions that interests the nation. After the resounding success in Pune, we are raising the bar even higher. Featuring renowned experts from medicine, technology and policy domains. Republic Dialogue, a thought leadership series. An ideal platform where minds meet and ideas collide. A dialogue that explores views and opinions that interests the nation. After the
Getting some more breaking news on Mamata Banerjee's injury that is being reported. Shavan Sen getting some more details about how Mamata Banerjee was at this aviation base for about 48 minutes. Shavan, what more do we know? And was there any complaint of any injury at that point?
Essentially calling that as a precautionary landing, and this is why they're calling this as a precautionary landing. This is essentially because the pilot of the chopper intimated the aviation base there that the visibility was essentially poor when they were moving towards Bagdogra. The precautionary landing actually took place around 1:35 in the afternoon. In fact, the commanding officer, a colonel rank officer, was present at the aviation base. It is he who received the chief minister, is what we are being told. But since this is an aviation base, the medical protocol was put into place, which basically includes ambulances, and doctors were also on standby. What we can confirm that the chief minister of West Bengal was in fact at the aviation base for roughly about 40 minutes before final arrangements were essentially done. In fact, for about 40 minutes that she was at the base, as she was interacting with the officers, refreshments were also served to the chief minister. What's also very important to point out here is that there were no concerns that were raised by the chief minister or, for that matter, even her staff members, which essentially indicates that the army is at this point in time saying that there was no complaint of any injury that was raised by the chief minister or her staff members when she was present at the aviation base. The army is now calling this as a precautionary landing because there was a visibility issue.
Right. It doesn't add up with what the hospital says, right, Shravan, the state-run SSKM? Shravan?
Well, in fact, Niranjan, that's the latest details we are picking up in terms of the statement that has been put out by the army. We're also getting more details with regards to what really transpired when the chief minister was present at the aviation base. The intimation was given by the pilot to the aviation base that the visibility was poor and they could not proceed with their journey towards Bagdogra when the landing took place roughly around 1:35 minutes before that. The intimation came in. We expect sources suggesting that was only roughly about 5 minutes before the landing actually took place. Since it is an aviation base, the protocol was put into place, which includes medical arrangements were also done. Ambulance as well as doctors were all on standby. The moment the chief minister had landed, it was a commanding officer, the rank of a colonel, receiving the chief minister. We are being told by our sources that the chief minister was there at the base for roughly about 40 minutes before further arrangements were done so that she could return to Kolkata. In fact, what we are also picking up right now is that the 40 minutes that the chief minister was present at the aviation base, she spoke to the officers present there. Refreshment was also provided to the chief minister.
Right. Thank you, Shravan, for joining us with those details, tracking the story closely with our partner network, Republic Bangla. The entire team is on the story. Here's what the doctors at SSKM said a short while back on the treatment.
Bengal had to make an emergency landing at Air Force Station, Shebak Road, Shiliguri, due to bad weather. Honorable CM has suffered some injuries due to sudden emergency landing. Now she is being examined at SSKM for medical management of her condition. Senior doctors are attending HCM and investigation including MRI have been done, which revealed ligament injury with full fluid collection in left knee joint with marks of ligament injury in left hip joint. Respective treatment of the injuries has already started. She was advised to get admitted, but she told that she will continue treatment at home. That is for this at this moment. Let the treatment continue after when she will be released after the treatment is over today. Then we will be able to say rest for how many.
A short break here on Republic TV. The debate is coming up next with Arnab Goswami. Stay tuned.
The top-ranked Amity BTech attracts some of the most brilliant students of India who get global exposure at the 5-week study abroad program at Amity's global campuses at no additional tuition fee. To apply, visit amity.edu.
An ideal platform where minds meet and ideas collide. A dialogue that explores views and opinions that interests the nation. After the resounding success in Pune, we are raising the bar even higher. Featuring renowned experts from